Hello, people. What's up? Able God, shower your blessings. We want this morning. That's my jam, man. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bianca Freeman, aka the LOA Dragon, and we are going to be set for life. No, we are set for life. That's what I'm saying. Yes, we're gonna declare it. Okay, that was my tune, man. Alright, so I'm gonna start with a brief introduction of myself and then a little bit about what my channel is going to be about. This is just some charcoal I put on my zit. I am trying to kill it, yes, so don't mind it. Alright, so this is episode 1 of my channel. We are set for life. And who am I exactly? I'm going to tell you who am I first. I am someone who's like you, who is tired of doing things the normal way, because the normal way doesn't get us the results we want. It takes too long. You know, they tell you, go to school, get a 9 to 5, set up a retirement account, and you'll be good. You'll be basic. You'll be set for life in a basic way. But what I'm trying to do for myself and y'all is to set us up for a life that we can enjoy. See, they don't set you up for a life that you could enjoy just to survive. We want to thrive, right? I know we all want to thrive, so that's what I'm here for, And this channel is basically going to be about the law of attraction and how to use it to set yourself up for life in a successful way, in a way that you will enjoy, And why I'm really creating this channel is because I see its potential to change my own life, and if I can see it for my own life, I can see it for yours too, and I want to reach out to people and help them with that. That's why I'm doing this. So I am a guide, I am a teacher in a way, and I can say I'm a teacher because I've been using it for a long time now, like over a year, a little over 2 years, and I have the proof to say that it works. Let me show you. I got the proof. Okay, so I've always been one for scratch-offs and lottery, and until I started using the law of attraction, I didn't win any scratch-off. But look here. And these are the receipts I have saved. If you can read that. This proves it works. And I won these 4 days in a row consecutively using the law of attraction. Okay? I won this shit 4 times in a row. These are the tickets. Anyone who's won a scratch off, they print out this little receipt. It says pay. I don't know if you can read that. This one, it says I won $30. Pay $30 to the winner. That's what it means. This one. Okay, this one. This scratch off, I won $4. Okay, can you see that? I hope you can see that. Okay, $4. So total 34 so far. For this one, I won $1. Not much. It's still something though. And $5 I won for this one. And this was consecutively. When I won the first one, I said, okay, let me see how long my luck's gonna last out. And it did 4 times in a row. Okay, so this shit works. This stuff works. Okay. And it has contributed to my motivation to continue to use the law of attraction, basically. And, yeah. And I want to show y'all how to use it too properly. But you see, the problem with a lot of law of attraction channels on YouTube is that they don't structure it. They just spit out like random videos, and hopefully you stumble upon the one that you need to figure out for your current situation. They don't really help you lay out the foundation of it. This channel is going to be different. I'm going to lay out the foundation of it, because as in everything in life, with a poor foundation, it's not going to get you anywhere. The same applies to this stuff. So we're going to structure it properly so you can use it in the best way possible. Okay. Now, before you use the law of attraction, there are certain things that you should definitely know, and I had to figure it out for myself. Okay. That's part of the problem I was saying before. It's not structured, the videos on YouTube. Like, it's just put your hand in the hat and hopefully you pull out what you need. And if what you need is not at the level where you're at and you apply it, you're not going to get any results. So this is going to be the first channel to actually help you all use it in a structured, fundamental way. Okay? And once you learn your ABCs, you're basically good for the rest of your life, you know? Once you learn your ABCs, you know, you can read. And you don't have to ever go back to your ABCs again. It's permanent in your mind, right? I've never seen someone say, let me review how to use my ABCs. Never. If they had to, trust me, you had a terrible kindergarten teacher, right? So yeah, basically a lot of these LOA teachers on YouTube are terrible kindergarten teachers, because we always, well, from my experience, I always have to go back to a certain video. I always have to go back because I said, oh, well, what's not working, you know? A good teacher, a good kindergarten teacher that taught you your fundamentals, okay, if you had one, you should never be able to go back and say, let me review my goddamn ABCs. Okay? You're too old for that shit. Okay, you see what I'm saying, right, basically? So, okay, that's what I'm here for. Now, what was I going to say again? Okay, before you use the law of attraction, here's the first thing that you should know about it. It is a spiritual law that states you attract not what you want, but what you are and what you give out, what you exude. So let me explain that. Let's say you want something, right? We all want something. I'm going to use something that we all can relate to. You want the good life, right? But if you don't believe that you can have the good life, if you don't take certain actions that show to yourself and to God and the universe that you deserve or want a good life, you're not going to get it. So it's not what you want, it's what you are. You attract what you are, not what you want. So before you use the law of attraction, know that you have to work on yourself. Okay? You can't fool the universe or God. You can't get what you're not attractive to. Okay? So that's one thing you should know. A lot of people here on YouTube make it seem like it's a magic wand. It's a superficial thing that works all the time. It's not true. It's a little deeper than that. Then ask, believe, and receive. That's the typical mantra with law of attraction gurus. You ask, believe, and receive. It's true. But like I said, if the foundation is shaky, you're not going to get what you want. Okay? So you do have to work on yourself. That's number one. So it's an, how do I put it? The law of attraction is an unconditionally conditional scheme for what you want. if what you want is money, the law of attraction is an unconditionally conditional get-rich-quick scheme. But you have to know what you're doing, as in anything. And even with get-rich-quick schemes, if the person who came up with it, if the foundation is crappy, they're not going to get rich quick. Okay? Whatever you want, a relationship, material things. We usually want material things, let's be honest. You have to have a good foundation. So, it's not just ask, believe, and receive. There are still conditions. It's an unconditionally conditional tool. That is what the law of attraction is. Okay, I got that point out of the way. So what's another thing? Oh yeah, and if you're going to use the law of attraction, you should know that you can't rely on it fully. Okay, it's not just about putting a wish out there and then hoping for it to come to you. That's half of it. The other half is that you have to be also doing something in order for it to work more effectively, okay, and faster. You have to be doing something. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay. Let's say you are working at a bakery shop, right? And let's say your dream is to become the head baker of that bakery shop. Okay? That's the foundation. Okay? That's a good foundation. Okay? Because you actually are giving it a context. Okay? So once you start implementing law of attraction rules, like once you start saying, like affirmations, that's one way you do it. Affirmations. I will own this bakery shop one day. Or I will get promoted to head chef of the cookies, the cookie department, whatever. It will work faster. Why? Because you're actually doing something in conjunction with applying the law. But if you just rely on the law solely, it's like asking a penguin to fly. A penguin, if you give a penguin air, it cannot fly. The bird was not meant to fly. You see what I'm saying? But if you give it water, okay? Let me know if I'm getting a little too loud, okay? If you give a penguin water, it can do something with that water, okay? So, learn how to apply it within a context. That's another thing they don't really tell you until much later, and you're wondering, oh, how come the law of attraction is not working? Oh, I did this, that. Did you give it a context? Because if you're just relying on it alone, basically wishing, oh, I'm attracting this thing that I want. I'm attracting it. It's going to happen. I know it. But you're not doing anything. It's going to take a long time. Like, don't even bother using it because it just doesn't work like that. Okay? It can be a great facilitator, but like I said, the law of attraction is an unconditionally conditional get what you want scheme, but you have to know how to work it. Okay, that's important. Okay, so you have to give it context, and you must be physically investing in that context, like a penguin. Okay, you must give it water for them wings to work. Okay, because it's not a regular bird. So a lot of it depends on who you are, what you want. Okay, and your circumstance. Okay, those are very important fundamental things to know before you start working with spiritual laws. Okay, especially if you want to get something. I want to get something too. Look, I showed y'all. Look, I'm trying to get that money. Okay, I ain't playing. And don't be scared to be vain, cause look here, we are spiritual beings in a physical body. As long as the physical part still applies, you need money. Let's be real. You want things, okay? You want nice clothes. You want a luxurious lifestyle. It's okay to admit that. Hell, why would God put us in a body and not expect us to want something physical? That's insane, okay? But you must balance it. You have to balance it. Life is not only about physical things, material things. It's also about spiritual growth. And the law of attraction does help you do that as well. Because like I said, you are what you attract, not what you want. That is the law of attraction. So if you are not a match or attractive to what you want, you're not going to get it. Okay? So the law of attraction, when you start implementing it, it in itself is a self-improvement tool as well. Because if you're not improving yourself, if you're not working on your belief systems, your self-esteem, how can you be attractive to something good? You see what I'm saying? How could you be? It's like, okay, for the fellas, because the fellas can relate to this. You want that hot girl, right? That girl who wears the name brands all the time, always got her weave on fleek, you know? And she looks at you and she sees that you can't support her lifestyle because you can't even give that to yourself. You're wearing bummy shoes, bummy clothes. She's not going to be attracted to you, more than likely. Of course, there are exceptions, you know. Some brothers can get it without those things, okay? But that's not everyone. That's the point I'm trying to tell you. It's not everyone. You have to know how to work with your circumstance. But guess what? That brother's still not going to be able to keep that girl because that girl expects a certain lifestyle. She got standards. She likes Louis Vuitton. She likes Gucci, okay? She likes expensive perfumes. You can't sustain her. She's not you're not a match. You're not magnetic to her. That is what the law of attraction is all about. It's not that you want that hot girl. Everybody wants that hot girl. Are you attractive, and is she attracted to you? Okay, and it has a lot to do with self-esteem and your internal condition, your psychology, your how you feel about all that. Okay, so these are things you must know before using the law of attraction. Okay, you must know it. You cannot ignore it. If you ignore it, you'll come back to square one. I guarantee you, because I did. Yeah. I still have progress to make like everyone else, but I know a few things with this thing, okay? I read The Secret when it first came out. If you know about that book, it was basically the world's first publication of the law of attraction. The law of attraction has always existed, but basically that's when they published the first modern book. And it really changed a lot of people's perspectives and perceptions. So, let me recap all the main points that you need to know for the law of attraction. Okay. 1, it is an unconditionally conditional tool. Okay. 2, it only works for you as good as you work for yourself with anything else, okay? Because you are the magnet, okay? So you have to do the internal work. If you know that you have issues and you use the law of attraction, you will be forced to address those issues. I'm just going to let you know. You cannot escape the internal work. You cannot, okay? And thirdly, give the law of attraction context in your life. Like I said before, I'll say it again. If you work at a bakery, okay, and you love it, it's your passion, and you want to own that bakery store one day, that bakery store one day, and then you start learning about the law of attraction, you just accelerated the probability or the potentiality of you owning that bakery store by, I would say, 3 years if you're doing it right. You have cut the time in half. Most people would think, oh, it'll take you your whole life to get to be the owner of that bakery store. With the law of attraction, it can cut that time in half, maybe more. But it is an unconditionally conditional tool, okay? And it's only as good as how you use it, okay? But a hold on. Let's say if you're not at a place that is where you want to be. Let's say you do work at the bakery store, but it's not what you want to do. Okay. And then you find out about the law of attraction. And you start wondering, how do I get myself out of this bakery shop? Because I don't want to be here. How do I get myself out of this bakery shop? Okay, this is what you would do. You still have to give yourself context. Because if you want to get out of that bakery shop, you have to show the universe and God that you're serious about it. You can't just sit around waiting for something to happen. You have to initiate. And then that's when the path gets paved out for you. So you would have to at least start looking at other alternatives, or start investing your time and energy in the thing that you want. Let's say what you really want to do is be a musician, but you're working in a bakery shop. You have to be working on something outside of that bakery shop, obviously, right? Right. And then that's when you get the catalyst effect that the law of attraction really does. All it is a catalyst. It's a catalyst for what you want. Okay? So for you to get that catalyzation, you still have to give it context. Okay? Back to the penguin. If you want a penguin to go faster, it can't do it on air or walking. The penguin best travels in water. The little bird was made to swim. Okay? That's how it accelerates. So this is how the law of attraction ultimately works. That's the third basic rule you should know. You must give it context. Okay? Alright. And I think that sums it up. That's all I have to say for this video. Things you should know before you start the law of attraction, or else you'll just keep scratching your head wondering what did I do wrong, you know? You have to have a good foundation. Point blank period. As with everything else in life, work on the foundation. Okay? Alright, so thank you for watching my video. I hope it was very helpful to you. There's more coming, trust me. I'm going to get more into detail about the technicalities of it. And we are set for life. Yes, we are. We're setting ourselves up for life in the way that we want. Okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.